Welcome back, everyone, to Mage Rage for December 2020, where we have found we have, I think, 6 of our items right now, plus we have enough iron to make the iron ingots. But what we are lacking is still the brain coral that we need. And on top of the brain coral, we are also lacking. Oh yes, red sand. We need some red sand. So we need to find some badlands. I don't see anything that looks like that in this area, but I'm sure that once we are near one, it'll be quite obvious. Yeah. Anything around here that's useful? Mm, not really. And these trees, they seem to be always getting on top of the one that is the furthest away from any nice stepping stones. All right. Let's see if I can get up to a nice perch. And now that I've found a nice location, we could head on out and see if I can find some badlands. Let's see, how far we need. I need to go about 16,200. Let's see. This actually might be a good place to start turning northwest. All right. Actually on proper track for a change. Wow, what a concept in this particular run. So I do see some water that way. Now, is that a river or is that an ocean? Well, if we're an ocean, I think it would also be following us around. Who knows? I think it was just a river, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. And head on down this way. And what have we got here? Nothing. So we are still looking for coral, and we're looking for a badlands. Right? Does that look? Nah, that's a mountain, not a badlands. So let's head on around that. Oopsie daisy. Oops. Well, my aim is as bad as ever, I see. Good. No, not good that my aim is bad. Maybe that wasn't the right time to use that word. But it was good that I had recovered a little bit there. All right. There. Ooh. I think we found the ocean. Now, is it a warm enough ocean to help me in this matter? Oh, hold on. That looks like a warm enough ocean. All right. Now, let's see if we can find anything that resembles a coral reef. Yeah. Well, we got tropical fish now. That's usually a good sign. All right, so we got tropical fish. There should be coral nearby. Aha! All right, so we need some brain coral. That looks, I think this is brain coral right here. No, no, actually, no, that's brain coral, right? That's brain coral. All right, so I need to do. Oh, no, 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 wrong thing to change. No, you're kidding me. All right, so now I should have some dead brain coral in here now. All right, so now we need to go north. west we're going, right? Yeah, so actually let's go down to, let's get onto some dry land. I guess I should also make sure that I really do have, yeah, dead brain coral block. Okay, good. All right, now. Oh, yeah, a lot better if I turn that on. All right, now what do we need? We need to find some Badlands. I think that's all I've got left to do is to find the Badlands, and all right, seize. No, 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 no! Ah! Oh, crazy Enderman. All right. All right. So now let's head on west, since I think that'll be the next thing I want to do, and see if I get to about 16,200. Might be a good place to head out, and that might get me about where I want to go now. So, and see if I can find some Badlands. Because I haven't had much luck in finding those yet. Up along this way. Well, there's a village. Any chance that they would have what I'm looking for? Let's see, that's I don't think so. Alright, let's see. Village. I should get out of their village as quickly as possible, seeing the effects that the storm has on them. Right, yeah, let's get out of here. I seem to be a walking disaster. Where could the Badlands be? See, we are at 16. Yeah, so we're about where I would. Oops, ouch! I saw something strange up that way. Too bad you can't make red sandstone by dying sand. But all right, so that is. I think that this is about where I died before. It looks like. So it looks like I'm back on track. Not quite the way I was expected to be, but it'll do. And that's back through that village. So let's see. Let's see. Oops. Let's see how fast I can get through here. Is there any other place I could find inside? Oh, there's a village Mizzy there. Now that's unlikely to have sandstone. Let's see. What would a mason's look like? Alright, let's see. Alright. Oh, well, now, how about this place? Who owns this place? Actually, yeah, this is. There's a. Too bad he doesn't have any sandstone here, unfortunately. I was hoping that there'd be some small chance of there being some there, but I think that would be a hit or miss thing anyway, so. Northeast, we want to go, right? Yeah, northeast. So we'll head out, ouchie daisy. See if I get far enough away from the village so that I won't be able to kill them all just by my presence. How fast can I move from here? But definitely not a sign of any Badlands yet. Unfortunately, there isn't much that I can do inside at the moment. I could smelt the iron that I have, but it'd be nice if I could get some information before I have to do that. So I will have to go crazily around here and see what I can find. Nothing that looks like it could be a Badlands. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so there is a skeleton with a bunch of dogs chasing it. Looks like it's pretty much not going to happen now. I can't see far enough in which to do anything. Well, there's this creeper here. Mm, well, and there's another creeper right behind me, as usual. Well then, what else could I do? Well, I could try to bore into this side of the hill. But what I need is a... Where's that shovel? Okay, there we go. It's obviously telekinesis isn't helping me much on this matter. All right, now, there you go. Nice little bit of light, and now let's see. It may take stock to make sure I've got what I need, because I'm not going to be able to get through this quickly at this pace, so let's make sure I've got everything that I think I do have. Because I don't think I've had a real chance to check anything. I'm just making an assumption that I've been collecting the objects that I've been needing. But you never know. I could always have fouled something up somewhere. Actually, that's probably the case, knowing my history. There you go. And so let's now toss this thing. All right, so how we got? We got that's there, that's there. Oh, because I've not yet gotten around to cooking the rest of the iron. So let me do that now. Of course, I left the crafting bench and the other thing elsewhere. Probably back when I got the rest of that iron. That won't be much of a surprise for me to have done that. So let us make a furnace. Cook. Oh, well, there. I didn't think I could have run out of torches yet. So we let that cook, and I need... Yeah, I'll have 2 to spare, which I would have been nice to have 3 to spare, but well, that's the way things go sometimes. So it looks like I've got everything except the red sandstone and the iron ingots. All right, that's pretty much as expected. 38. Yeah, it'd be 52, so I have 2 extra there, which won't be... That's just what do I do with 2 extra? I guess for now I could turn them into those little nuggets. That way at least won't get in my way. Why don't I see coordinates? Interesting. Interesting. But you need to have the crystal ball to see coordinates? That's not something that I would have expected. Oh, and I'm way high up, so getting extra iron is not something to be... Ah, there you go. Now, get on down, and get on down. And I think I will see you when it's daytime and I resume my little trek to find some Badlands or some other source of red sandstone. I've come to the conclusion that the Badlands are most likely beyond the water, which is going to be a rather tough thing considering that actually it sounds like a rather nasty thing if it is beyond the water, because anyone who doesn't have the water spell is going to have a lot of trouble doing a great deal of swimming. And without swimming, you're not going to be able to move very quickly in the water. And I don't see, because you can't really use a boat, because I think a boat is going to be turned into ice if you attempted to use one. And I don't see anything that's out here. And that is something that makes me wonder whether or not my hypothesis about, but I have seen no place else where I could find any sort of Badlands, and that's the problem. Oh, hold on. I think that's a monument, right? I think I better steer clear of that thing. I don't think mining fatigue really... Oh, there it is! No, that's... Fooled by the dirt. Well, it looks like it's going to take me some time to find something. A great deal of time, it looks like. Because I don't know where to look now. I think I've looked at all the reasonable places I could on land, and I don't think it should be too far out, even if it's in the water, right? I don't know. But it looks like I'm going to have to redo a whole new systematic search in order to have any hope of finding this thing. Because right now, I see no sign of a Badlands, and I have absolutely no idea where else I could possibly... Well, I suppose I could look beyond here. What direction am I going at right now? Northeast. Well, that doesn't sound like it's going to be very promising. But maybe there is some hope of finding something that looks like a Badlands around here somewhere, but I have not yet seen it. And of course, it's getting to be night again. So that means another one of those night runs where I'm not going to find anything. Of course, I could just spend all that time in the water. It means I'll have to deal with tridents being tossed at me, but, well, at least I won't be creepered. I'll be skewered instead. Oh, well, looks like a mega taiga. Oh, yeah, plenty of coarse dirt here. I would have had to mate it if I were on that case. Well, it looks like I'll be doing more searching. Oh, look what I found here. I was just randomly going about, and I thought I was nowhere near anything like this. No! These took me so long to find this thing. Oh, actually, let me get a water spell up. All right, now, where were we? We have none of it because I had too much junk in my inventory, of course. Okay, so now let's see if I can get a telekinesis spell up. No! Okay. Now let's hope I got something there. Yeah, 4 of them. All right. And I need 16, or well, I guess I could get a stone cutter if this fails. All right, let's see if I get away from all these mobs. All right, let's see. Let's see. quit that. This place is notorious for. See how annoying we can be. All right, now let's see. We've got okay. So you got 17, so we got enough to make something. All right. Now let's see if I've got this right. I hope so. Now let's see. We've got this, and we've got this. Cut red sandstone. 136.27. Oh boy. Now, how close am I to starting? Actually, let's set the time to 0. Time set 0 so that we could see what's going on around here. All right, so this is where we have this little patch of reds. So a little patch of Badlands right here. This is it's to the northwest. Right, so it's a bit to the northwest then, a little more northwest than I usually go. Yeah, and I thought I had no, I don't think I had quite gone there. I think I had tried to go north and do a little circle around there, but of course, because of the water you hit quickly on the north, I didn't think about searching to the oh boy, this place goes for a full swath around here. Actually, interesting. That's minus pretty because right now we are around we're getting pretty close to due north of the starting point, which is where I started out at the beginning, but around 200 blocks further north than I usually go. All right, so here, let's see what we've got here. Right here, we are at, oh yes, I usually come out this far. This is usually within my range of going out. But we had this water out here, so I turned around early and I was reluctant to make a boat. And it wasn't until later on where I started. Yeah, I was looking out here and said, no, I think I even tried coming out here. Obviously, I didn't quite go far enough. I was saying, well, he would have put it out here, right? And he certainly did. All right. So, yeah, that's what kept me around for quite a while in there. So that was my longest one so far in December. And that is it for week number 3 for Mage Rage. And I'll see you next week where who knows what's going to happen because if it comes out on time, it's going to come out on Christmas Day. So I have a little suspicion that it will come out a couple of days late, as this week's did. But we shall see. We return to Mage Rage for December 2020.